Afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you, Rini, for that kind introduction. And thank you very much for inviting me to deliver the summit keynote address and talk about the trajectory of the nation in the next 25 years and in the Indian Air Force in particular. So, excuse me. Let me begin by what the Prime Minister had quoted just a few days ago. I need to read this. He said, "We have less time, but immense capabilities. We have difficult targets, but great courage. We have the goal to climb the mountains, but we will transcend even the skies." Very appropriate for today's theme. Let me begin by taking you all back as a flashback to 25 years prior to this day. 1998, I was a young pilot in a frontline combat squadron. But where were we as a nation in 1998? The Pokhran blasts had just taken place. India, as a country, was badly sanctioned. Mobile connectivity was a distant dream. All of us were still using dial-up telephones. I'm sure most of you would have still relied on the good old inland letters and postcards to communicate with each other. The PSLV rockets were just launched a few years prior to that. India's GDP was a little above $400 billion. This is where we need to realize where we were 25 years ago. If we allow us to comprehend, this will allow us to comprehend the kind of leap that is going to take place in the coming 25 years. Not to forget, we are also all 25 years older, but we have adapted to this technology. Today, I'm sure all of us, in all of our households, from the grandparents to the grandchild, everybody is on a common WhatsApp group. Everybody has learned how to use technology. So I'm confident that in the coming 25 years, or when India celebrates its 100 years of independence, everybody, the whole nation will be technologically savvy. The fact that technology grows exponentially and not linearly should not be lost on us. What we will see that in the next 25 years, there will definitely be greater growth, the contours of which are going to be quite difficult to predict at this stage. When our nation completes 100 years of independence, we would be looking at a very different India, possibly one of the largest economies in the world, possibly a leader in many fields, but definitely a power to reckon with. And when I use these words, a power to reckon with, what are the attributes that go behind this statement to say that India is a power to reckon with? One such attribute, I would say, is to be able to reach a dominant position characterized by the ability to exert influence or project power across the globe.